What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Stronghold Crusader 2v2 match. Today, we are in our second to last game of the tournament. We have Saladin and Rat versus Marshal and Emir. Let's go ahead and jump right on into this game here. Get these guys building up. Make sure our speed is at 500 here. As we get to watch a bottom lane of Emir versus Saladin. Saladin in a very good spot with his usual here. Should be able to get up and running pretty quickly, start going. Rat also in a pretty decent spot here. Sending out that first attack against the Marshal. Marshal should be able to clean up Rat quite quickly here. Imagine with those knights in the raid, as well as just everything else with the swordsmen and the tower coming in for the attack. It should be a quick death. Then hopefully they can get a 2v1 going in on Saladin. Hopefully he'll be able to defend. With that Marshal raid though, I really don't know. Marshal's second attack. Able to do some nice constant damage to these swordsmen. Swordsmen still able to do a lot there. That was just 3 of them. Marshal having a little bit of trouble versus Rat's early pressure. They'll like to see that. Emir, first attack out of the gate here. Assassins are up, did take control of the gatehouse, but will not be able to hold it here. Saladin getting in the full swing of things. We've seen this castle a lot before. Very good castle. 3 inns on the inside, so when those gates shut, he continues to keep that +8 there. It's going to be up and running here pretty quickly. Looks like everyone is in full swing. The positions are about what you would expect. Marshal coming out with another attack. That's nice to see. Same with Emir. Another attack here. Emir doing quite well. Haven't seen an attack here from Saladin. Here we go. First one. Let's see if he can get up and running here. He does take a little bit longer. Able to maybe just do a little bit more damage against Saladin. Here come the knights. And this is where Rat is going to shut down and struggle, is those knights are going to be able to raid and raid and raid to their little heart's content, as Rat doesn't exactly have a whole lot of archers, but has done very well here in defense. I mean, I don't know. He's alive still, longer than I thought he would be. I thought he'd be done by about 1200. Pushing some archers of his own. Love to see that. Third attack here coming in from the Emir. Emir not messing around, it seems like. Able to say, hey, I can take a 1v1 against Saladin for a bit. Even if he can't win, those attacks are definitely doing him nice. Now we'll see Saladin start spinning up here, I imagine. 230 troop pop, not even close to anyone else. And here we go, a sizable attack here coming in from the Marshal. That's a good number of swordsmen with a lot of plus. Rat hasn't killed one of them. If they start marching in, we could see something here, but it looks like they are just going to stand there. Rat also. Oh, here they come. He's getting double teamed. Already in last stand mode here. This could be it for Rat. And they are inside. This is going to be the end of Rat. And there he goes. Before 1200, exactly like I called it. I'm not totally surprised. Now the raids are going to start coming in on Saladin. This is where things could really go bad for this team. Those raids are gonna be devastating. It's gonna take his stone and iron eco. He depends quite a bit on that, so little unfortunate. I mean, you gotta hope that Rat can stay alive just a little bit longer than that, but clearly isn't. And here we go, Marshal shifting the focus onto Saladin here. Saladin not gonna have an easy time taking down the Emir either. It does look like Emir's having a bit of an eco problem here. Horse archers have done nice work. Able to push in. Knights are in as well, the Arabian. That's a pretty solid attack for how early it is. I don't know what's wrong with his eco. He's got wheat. Might be a stockpile issue here. Maybe not enough stockpile. Pushing in some extra siege. Saladin. That bonus eco really keeping him in this. I'm still rated as the best lord. Not too surprised there. Has Amir's eco here is basically shut down. I just don't think he has any flour or barrels on his stockpile. So the only income he's making is from brick and iron, if that. Possibly not brick. No, he is making from brick. That's good. Sending out an attack though, nonetheless. Good to see he's still able to do something. That front ballista should go down. Absolutely does here. And Amir's attack didn't really look like it did all that much. I forgot to watch Marshal's attack, but looks like Saladin could be cleaning this up unless this problem here sorts itself out. I imagine he's going to be selling that extra wheat and stuff. Here we go, counterattack coming in from the Marshal, something you love to see. Hit a weakened Saladin after he just attacked. If he does get down, as well as the Knights are raiding that eco, not much stone left there. The archers and stuff in the eco doing their best to defend it. That front ballista doing well to defend it as well, and there he is knocking down more of those. Just trying to keep the fight on here. Emir taking a bit of a beating here. Saladin, I think you should buy another lumberjack. Honestly, I don't think it's enough. Crazy. Still has good population count though. Love to see that. Assassins coming over from Emir. Is able to get everything back and running though, it does look like. Definitely not a problem for Saladin. Pushing some siege against the Emir, that's something you definitely want to do. Keep him in the hole here. It does look like Emir's eco is back up and running here. I'm hoping that it stays that way. I imagine it's because Saladin is hitting him with stone. Oh, sorry, is hitting his walls, and so he's using stone. Assassins walked right by the catapult there. Unfortunate. Looking like army buildups are gonna start taking a while. We need to see Saladin get a kill here, otherwise it's not gonna be looking too good for him. Good number of horse archers and assassins though from the Emir. That is no small number. Unfortunately, hasn't been able to breach the walls here. Even if they have injured the tower, not doing any really lasting damage. That back gate never once closed during that attack. So Saladin laughing a little bit here, and now here comes the Marshal. Strong attack here, and a counterattack coming in from Saladin. Maybe not something you want to do right now, but sure, I guess. Here we see the Arabian Knights going right in. This could be quite devastating for the Emir. I'd love to see a tower drop here. The Knights go in. Could be seeing it here. I don't think it's enough Knights anymore though. Nope, not even close. He is going to need a lot more than that. Did well shutting down that eco though for a little bit. Didn't really get much hits inside of that eco though. And a follow-up catapult as always. Follow-up siege coming in from the Marshal. Do love to see that. Raids as always coming in from Marshal as well. Able to take down 2 stone things. This is a very close and even match, I would say, which is funny considering it's a 2v1. But Saladin not getting that early kill against Emir and able to move on to the other, actually having difficulty taking down someone, doesn't bode well for him. So because the other partner there is just getting free reign on his base as far as attacking and raiding, you can definitely tell that is hurting him a little bit. I mean, obviously not much, as he's still the #1 lord with easily enough troops to defend this here. I can't imagine this will do much. Most of those assassins are doing the naked burning mile here. Knights will go in, will get killed. First time we've seen that gatehouse go down. Never stopped his eco though, as they were still bringing in stone the back gate there. Would love to see some return fire on this. There it comes now. Does go down. Ballista pushing up. Will also go down. Nice. Saladin doing very well, up to 400 troops in his attacks. His build-ups are going to be getting a little bit crazy here. Here it is. Vicious attack here. That is a good number of horse archers. I'm able to do a lot in clearing out those towers. Assassins are in, also able to do a lot. Horse archers still here taking that arrow fire. This could be the end. There we go. This could definitely be the end here of the Emir. And it is going to be the end of the Emir. But Saladin getting attacked here by the Marshal. Will Marshal be able to do anything? Probably not. Saladin's got good returning troops, so I imagine he won't be able to do much. Tower goes up. Tower not utilized though by those swordsmen. Probably a mistake. Maybe even to Saladin's benefits. This is now going to be a quick little wrap up for Saladin. I mean, his main task was Emir. It's a very good takedown. Very unfortunate timing for the Emir, as he had just kind of attacked, and Saladin really went on the counter attack there. He didn't have much men for defense. It was good to see that Emir got his eco working there in the end. He got his stockpile space figured out, so I don't really want to count that or hold that against him because his eco was in full running. He had a lot of good attacks against Saladin. He did well holding him off, I think. I mean, there's really no one that can hold off Saladin. It's just a matter of time. I mean, it was no sheriff defense, but it was definitely up there. I've always liked Emir. I think he's a very good lord. I think, you know, without this community patch, he's possibly one of the best lords. Definitely a contender for the top 5, top 3 easily. So that's always something to make a note of. And I think even in the Tathba mod, we would see something where he would also be in the top 3 here. That's a lot of horse archers. This should be a pretty quick wipe. I'm thinking 1 or 2 attacks here max. Yeah. And there it goes. And the knights went up the tower. Clutch. That is going to end him. Saladin carrying his team to a perfect 7-0 tournament. Wow, these mod settings really make Saladin just a different person. Look at that eco, 143k produced, 83 for the Emir, and that's the difference. It's just the gold allows for so much more army. It just allows for, you know, more attacks, better attacks, bigger attacks. Just everything. That's crazy. How many is this? Is enemy troops killed 1,600 and lost 1,500. And I'm not surprised. Very good tournament from Saladin here. Let's go ahead and jump over into our bracket. Right, here we are in our bracket. Saladin and Rat taking a definite first in the tournament. 7-0. Saladin just able to take a 2v1 on every team damn near, because he had Rat, and just able to keep putting it down. No one was able to really contend. I don't think he had much difficulty in this tournament putting people down. It's crazy. He's like a machine. He just doesn't stop. So a good finish from them. Emir and Marshal on the polar opposite. Honestly, a surprise to be sure. I would have rated the Emir Marshal just a little bit better than 0-7. I maybe would have given them 2 or 3 wins. There's no way they should ever be this low. They should be able to beat Frederick and Snake easily. Wolf and Sultan, most likely, depending on how well Wolf does. But some of these other teams, it makes sense. I don't think they could ever beat any of these mid-level teams. But yeah, they definitely should have maybe gotten a singular win from some of the games like that. But yeah, just an 0-7 finish. We have one more game left in this tournament before we get final standings. That is Sheriff and Caliph versus Wolf and Sultan. Should be a pretty easy wrap for Sheriff and Caliph. Very powerful team this tournament. They're looking to try and tie for second with Lionheart and Pig, another very powerful team. That would be that'd be pretty cool to see. And then it comes down to who won their 1v1 basically, which I really don't remember. And then Wolf and Sultan, they could, if they win, then they'll tie for 6. Actually, they will go up probably to 6, and Frederick and Snake would go down to 7. I don't know who won their 2v2. I guess that really just depends on that there. But yeah, both these teams in the next upcoming game are really vying for a position here. It could go any which way. So yeah, very excited. I will upload again next week. Thank you all for watching and for supporting and for the nice comments down below. I will catch you next time. Bye.